John's Gospel, chapter 2. Watch this. And the third day, there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee. And the mother of Jesus was there. And Jesus also was bidden and his disciples to the marriage. And when the wine failed, the mother of Jesus said unto him, they have no wine. And Jesus said unto her, woman, what have I to do with thee? Now my hour has not yet come. And the mother said unto the servant, whatsoever he said unto you, do it. Now there were 6 water pots of stone there, set there after the Jews, the manner of purifying, containing 2 or 3 firkins apiece. Jesus said unto them, fill the water pots with water, and they filled them up to the brim. Verse 8 says, and he said unto them, draw out now, and bear unto the ruler of the feast. And they bare it. 9, and when the ruler of the feast tasted the water, now become wine, and knew not whence it was. But the servants had drawn the water, knew that the ruler of the feast called it the bridegroom, and said unto him, every man sitteth on the first of the good wine. And when the man had drunk freely that which is worse, thou hast kept the good wine until now. Hold my attention back up into verse 7. Jesus said unto them, fill the water pots with water, and they filled them up to the brim. I have a question for you this afternoon while you take your seat. A simple one, if you don't mind. I'm going to ask you, and then I need you to enter dialogue with your row. So if the people that sit next to you didn't come to talk, you have a chance to change your seat. I'm going to let you talk in church. But I have a question for you. And the question is simply put, Pastor Walker, what do you do when you run out of wine? I'm just simply posing a question on this morning. It's simple. What do you do when you run out of wine? Watch this. It is interesting that here we are at a celebration of a 2-year anniversary. Here we are celebrating where God has brought us. Basically, it has been a marriage between the church and God. And so we're celebrating this union, right? And here Jesus was in the same situation. There was a union, a bond that had just occurred. A man had taken a wife and started a new thing, and they were celebrating it with a party. Y'all know how to party. We all remember how to party. I mean, we really remember how we used to get down and party. Don't leave me out there by myself. When I was in college, we would spend about $200 on food, but $500 on drinks. Because it didn't matter what you had to eat, as long as we didn't run out of drinks. I'm gonna get the saved folks in just a minute. I'll be right back. It didn't matter if you missed, if we had some cocktail weenies and chips. It didn't matter if you missed that. But what mattered is if they said, ain't no more punch. Ain't nothing else to drink. Now, you no longer have a party. You basically got a sit-in. And here we find Jesus at a week-long party. Somebody say a week-long. 7 days. Jesus. I'm trying to figure out how you have a party that lasts 7 days. Just how you party 7 days. And in the midst of the 7-day celebration, day 3, they run out of liquor. What you say now? How embarrassing is that you have a week-long party, I'm talking to the folks, wait. I'm talking to the folks that used to get paid on Friday and cash their check at the liquor store. I mean, for real. Like, I'm talking about the folks that know when you know your objective for the weekend is to make sure you got the light bill, you got rent, and then you got a 6-pack and maybe some Crown. And gotta make sure we got just enough, maybe for a pint of Hennessy for me. just for me. That's my stuff. See, and here we are in the midst of a party, a week-long celebration, and they done up and ran out of wine. I think the Bible gives a clear example, because some of you have come to this place week after week for a year-long celebration, and you come week after week and Sunday after Sunday and month after month, and somehow your jubilation has started to dwindle. Watch this. When you first got saved, you couldn't beat you being at the church on Sunday mornings or Sunday night or Bible study, or every time the doors would open, they would see you standing there almost like that old Mervin's commercial where you standing at the door saying, open, open, open. Who gonna be in open, open? See, that's when you know you got a full thing of wine. That's when you know that you can't wait. You have a desire to be before the Lord. And so you are full at the beginning of the party. You full. And so over the time and years that have gone by and Sundays have gone by, you started to run a little short of wine. Your praise has become pathetic. Your witness has become really weak because you have started to run out of wine. Here we are in the midst of a 2-year celebration, and some of y'all didn't think you was going to make 2, so you only packed 1 year of alcohol. Come on, God. You didn't count on him going on into it, so you started to run out of wine. Can I tell you this Sunday morning, I'm going to give you an example of how you can, what do you do when you run out of wine? Because the Bible gives us clear instructions on how to handle these situations so that you can feel yourself rejuvenated. You can feel yourself getting back on fire. The first thing I need you to do